Let's all stand for the pledge. I was trying to catch you before you sat down. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good afternoon. Today is our 1 p.m. Commissioner meeting, March 2nd. First on the agenda, we have Craig. I believe he is off, so we have jail maintenance.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Today I submitted a quote for you. Our water softening unit there at the jail is, the resin itself has gone bad. The tanks and the head units were all installed in 2015. They have a lifespan of about 7 years that when those were installed. They're about 11 years old now. When they came in and took a look at everything, he has recommended that we replace everything. The total cost of replacement of everything will be $13,600. If we just replace the resin and the aluminum screen, will be $7,770. But once we put the resin in there, if the head units should fail a year from now, they won't be able to transfer that resin to the new tanks, so we'll be having to redo the entire cost. The first quote that they brought for us was for $14,850, but after speaking with him, our brine tanks, they're in great shape. There's no cracks or any stress fractures on there. So I was like, hey, we don't need to replace those. The only thing on the brine tanks that needs to be, will eventually need to be replaced as well as the floats that are inside. So at that time, he added that into the quote, if we choose to replace everything. We can keep the head units that are on there as a backup, but with the new replacement, it does come with a 4-year part replacement warranty and a 2-year labor warranty if we choose to go that route.
So you said if we just rebuild them, put the new resin in, and you said if a head unit goes bad, we can't just replace the head unit?
No, so the head unit is a all-connected system. So once you remove that, you'll have to replace everything to upgrade to the next model. But we do have another water softener unit down that runs our old jail, and all those parts are compatible with it, so I can just transfer those parts down there to utilize them down there if need be.
So you use, if we replace the one you're wanting to replace?
Yes.
You'll have spare parts for the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't understand why we would keep the head units if we can't replace them. That's where I was
Because of the age, so that style, they no longer make those style heads for. So if we keep the old head units, the ones that's downstairs was
They
installed.
don't make any type of retrofit to where you can put a new style head on this unit that's what we have now?
To my knowledge, no.
Okay.
Everything is just built for that style system.
And there's enough in the appropriation from the jail maintenance fund to cover this?
Should be.
What was it, 100,000?
Out of it, when we look.
You see, that price for that unit to cover that new, the addition of the jail, I put one of these units in my house 2 years ago, and it's $4,000. So to do the entire addition of the jail, it's a pretty reasonable price.
How many gallon a day of water use do you think you have in the jail?
I think, I would have to go back and look, but I think we are right at about 1,000 gallons a day that goes through
I
that
was
jail.
figuring it'd be more than that.
Yeah. And we are on our lower end of the count right now.
Gotcha.
So a lot of water goes through those water softener tank. That is our hot water and our cold water now run through those tanks. So with that, it's a lot of water usage. We had noticed earlier in the year, or last year, that our steamer units and our dishwasher was starting to line scale up. So we were keeping an eye on, make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do. And that is why when he came in last week and he's seen what we were pointing out, he's like, yeah, that's a sign that everything is starting to fail.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a motion to do the $13,600 exchange out.
And do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Alrighty. Second on it, our camera systems are fully operational right now. There's a few little things that we got to iron out, so they're going to be back down this week to finish up those small items. And then after that, you guys are more than welcome to come down, take a look and see what everything looks like, and go through and show you guys all that.
Cool. Will do.
All right. That's all I got for you guys today.
Any
All
other
right.
questions?
Yep, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
we have anything else from the sheriff's department? Cool. Alex?
I was just coming in to see about approval for the quotes that I sent for the new chase vehicle.
You just had the one quote?
Yeah, I can see about getting another one. That's the one that Jason, I guess, we've used. I don't know if we've used them in the past or how he came up with them, but that's who he recommended.
What
Which-
is this for? What's going on?
The replacement of her chase vehicle?
So you said you had that in the budget? to do
Yeah,
that, right?
I budgeted for 80,000 for a chase vehicle.
Right, so I mean, I guess, so if that was in the budget, I mean, the big question that I think we need, are we gonna, okay it be unmarked, or do we want it marked?
Oh, I think we already,
So I already spoke with her about that. It will be,
Yeah.
it will be marked.
yep.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
just to stay consistent, I spoke with Alex that we've asked other departments to have it. I want to be consistent, I don't want to make an exception and then,
Tab
so.
perfectly
she was
understand,
fine
so.
with that.
Okay, so what are we doing with the one that you're taking out of service?
So originally, when we asked for this, we were going to replace Medic 17, which is the oldest of the three. However, Medic 18, which is one of the ones you guys bought during COVID, we had COVID funding. We've been having major issues with it. It's already had a new engine put in it, and it's still just like constantly, seems like it's in the shop with front-end issues. There was an exhaust leak, a bunch of other things. So we're actually going to replace that unit now instead. So
You are replacing one, you are gonna get rid of
yeah,
one?
so that one, I guess will probably go in the auction.
Yeah.
My assumption.
The engine problem, how many miles was on that?
It's only got, I think, mid-60s, I think.
Really?
Yeah, those two
Who's been
trucks,
servicing it?
Twisted Wrench, and it's been back to the dealership also.
Do you know what type of oil they've been putting in the engine, or was that the problem, the pistons wore?
So
wrench?
the engine got replaced, this was before I was here, but it was, there was casting sand in it from the manufacturer, so they replaced the motor.
It was under warranty?
Yeah,
Okay.
so they
okay.
replaced the motor, but ever since we've gotten it back, I think that was roughly 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay.
Ever since then, it's still just like, there's just constantly something going on with that one.
It's a Ford.
It's a Ford, and I've heard the COVID years, that's been an issue for them. It seems like from other departments have had similar.
That type, just try to, can you get it ordered with a different type of engine that's, than the ones you've had bad luck with?
Oh,
Can you
the
order a
Tahoe?
special motor? Yeah.
The Tahoes, I can ask about that. I'm not sure, I'm not super,
It's got the 5.3 Fortec, I'm assuming. Well, it's EcoTech. I guess that's the upgraded model from the,
Gotcha. I know some motors are better than others. They have their bad faults and good faults.
And was we gonna try to extend the lease program into some of these other offices, or is that something we're?
I thought we were supposed to be having that company come in here.
I think they're trying to get it scheduled for the next meeting.
Okay.
I think Lee was saying something to Amy. Is that he was?
So they are scheduled for the next meeting, but they may come to see you guys a meeting after that, because your meeting's at 8 o'clock that morning, they wanna see council too, and their meeting's at 6, so it's like they're driving from a ways. So they would rather come twice than they would have to sit and wait all day long for another meeting.
Okay.
So before you guys, last year when we talked about it, you guys had me get this quote, but I had talked to that leasing company before, and it seemed like you still end up buying the car. It's just, you kind of finance it instead of just buying it, so I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I think at this rate, it's until we kind of, since we're a year into it, kind of evaluate and look at the numbers and that
Yeah.
type of stuff. So I think it's too early to tell whether it was,
Yeah, I just know when I talked to him, I was kind of like, it seemed more of like a, I guess, a way to spread out your cost to a monthly versus like, but I feel like with EMS, we have the funding, and we're not replacing cars like, yearly.
The only
Yeah.
benefit I see by doing that is you got a new car or vehicle all the time.
True.
Because they want it to trade in when
yeah.
it's
They
Right.
most
know,
valuable.
I mean, we've had those the two chase trucks you guys bought in 2020, they both have like mid-60s thousand miles on them. So we're not like putting crazy miles on them. I think if we can get on a rotation, like every 5 to 7 years replacing one, I think we'll be in.
yeah, in my opinion, the lease that we have for the sheriff's department is literally just a calculated of when they know when to sell it to get
Right.
a value, right? So if you're able to have a vehicle that's 4 or 5 years old with 60, 70,000 miles on it and upgrade it, then you're still getting something value. At the county, typically we run the wheels off of stuff or let a vehicle sit here in the parking lot to get used for
Right.
something. So,
I was surprised too with that lease. He gave us a quote on trade-in for the other trucks, and I'd have to look up. It's not on the top of my head, but I know the 2013 Tahoe was going to be worth more than the two Fords. And it has 160-something thousand miles.
wow.
Are those Ford's Ecotec or EcoBoost engines or just the
Ooh.
standard?
I'm not sure. They're police
bet they are.
pursuit, so.
Which is not a very good engine.
I guess, are we fine with not another quote or?
So I think the reason Jason wanted me to have them quote it was they do the whole upfit. So like when we put the order in, we'll get a turnkey car. We don't have to take it to 3 different places to get decals and lights and all of that stuff.
And that,
Are they associated with like any state bidding process?
I'm sure, I can ask, but I'm sure they are, because that's all, this specific dealership, they have their civilian dealership, and then they have just the police pursuit package.
I was gonna say, if it's state bidding, that may be as low as it
Okay.
gets. I don't
If it's
know.
under-
in the quote, the price is $78,519. Or no, excuse me, then with the light bar and everything else, it's $80,579.50.
Are you just gonna transfer into that?
Yeah, I'll just pull the, whatever, the $2,500 from something else.
Okay. I'm just asking. 'cause
Yeah.
There was only
And it's
Right,
John
yeah.
Jones. I know we
I was a guess
purchased
when I
from
did
them
it.
before.
John Jones is state.
Yeah.
I make a motion to accept that bid.
So we're not going to pursue the lease option.
I would say not as of yet on this for the sheer fact that I think it's to be determined as to whether that was,
But we've got them come, I mean, it's early in the year, we got them coming in to talk to us here and within the next 2 months. That's why, I mean, you don't have a vehicle broke down, do you?
Not today.
But I mean, I'm just thinking this
About
is
every other
something
day.
that we should do. You know, if we're gonna do our due diligence and listen to them, we should, I mean, I would hate to spend $80,000 on a vehicle and then them come in and throw something out there and go, boy, wish we hadn't bought that last week.
Is
So,
that what you did to them? Email them?
yes, I
Can
can,
you email me a copy of that quote?
yeah.
Because I was not part of any of the talks on the leasing program for the sheriff's office, so I have no
Yeah.
idea how any of that works. So I
And-
can't say whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
And right now, we're just trying to figure out, like, have them come in and say, all right, this is how much money you're saving, this is how much money we've spent, to see, whether it was feasible or not,
Right. Do we have any cars that they've had purchased for a year now, though?
I think everything has been within the last, you mean over a year?
Yeah,
No.
they didn't get them all at once.
No, that's the reason why we
They
kind
got
of wanted
the
to wait.
jail
until-
commanders and that would probably be the least amount of miles used over the police.
I mean-
Another piece of information or food for thought, as I recall, when the last group of commissioners opted to go with Mark to the leasing program, one of the underlying factors, I think, too, wasn't there some issue or some problems where a lot of those vehicles were not available for some reason? Was there some element of that?
Yeah, we were having a hard time getting vehicles
Sourcing
as well.
those particular items. I mean, if their demands aren't as great as the sheriff's department, a purchase might still be a good option. Heck, is it possible Alex could just get a quote as to what a lease might?
I did,
Okay.
last year when I don't know if you guys remember when I came in and asked whether we were doing the lease or buying. When I did the quote for them, I don't know if they gave me one specific, man, that was a while ago. I don't know if I still have that in my email, but the weird part about that was that when he explained it to me, it was literally like you end up kind of spending more on the car because you're financing it over, like you're not actually leasing it. You're still buying it. It's
Just
just,
remember, if you do this, you'll also have to put money in your auto insurance because you don't have any money left in it.
okay.
Well, that's kind of what a lease is. I mean, you're paying a lot on the upfront for the newness part of it, I think, with any lease. And
Yeah.
mileage has a factor.
We can wait until you talk to the lease people, I'm fine with that, but I guess from my standpoint, it's like, we shouldn't be, once we get kind of, I guess, on a rotation, because before we didn't really have a rotation on vehicles, but once we do, I really don't think we're going to be replacing them. It's be every 5 to 7 years for 3 vehicles. So, like probably every 2 to 3 years we'll be trading one in and out.
So I see you have, it says 2025 here, is it a 26 model?
It's a 25, because that's what he had on the lot.
Oh, so it's something he has there?
He has some
We
in
don't
stock.
have to wait on it?
No, it's be like, he said a 12 to 16 week lead time just to get all the upfitting done, but it's there.
Is the one that you want to get rid of running reasonably well now?
Yeah, like I said, it's,
When I say
right
reasonably
now,
well, is
yeah.
it worth more now than it will be perhaps?
I
months
don't
down
know
the
if it's
road?
gonna be worth much, period. When I did the lease, I think they quoted us like $6,000 for trade-in on it. And, I'm telling you, like, it seems like every week, I actually stopped running it. We have just the one that we're doing, and then we're using 18 as a backup only, because it seems like every time they have it on shift, it breaks down
Wow.
So about having a lot of issues then.
constantly, like,
That's one you won't miss.
no, we'll be happy to send it.
I mean,
So do you think they would take it in trade?
I can ask them, yeah, I didn't know what you guys
Well, I mean,
do.
if you guys want to go this route, I'm fine with it, but I think if we could get $6,000 out of it or somewhere, I mean, I don't think we'll get that out of it on an auction.
yeah, I mean,
No.
I would say it might be worthwhile to see if you can get that trade, then you're gonna be under your budget too.
Yeah, I can find out what they would give us. The 6,000 was from the lease company, so I don't know
Okay.
what John Jones will give me, but
And I would kind of like to know what the price of a 26 would be. I just would hate to think we're giving him the full price for a 25 when
Okay.
it's already a year old.
yeah, I can do that.
And see how long it takes to get to 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, I think we're to be determined yet, but it sounds to me like as long as you're,
I'm sorry?
So are we finishing the motion or not finishing?
was that a second,
I wanna-
Roger? We have a first. Right?
Yeah, I have
Has
first.
to approve the quote that she has, which is
Right.
for 2025
Right.
and not a trade-in and,
Yeah, so no, I.
I'll rescind my motion.
well, it really didn't even go anywhere.
Yeah.
'cause
I know,
it was
we'll
nothing.
just
Lack
drop
of a
it.
second.
We'll have another meeting in 2 weeks. so.
Okay.
All right.
So trade-in value and a 26.
Yeah.
That's it? Nothing
Yeah.
else? Okay.
Yeah.
And timeline.
Yeah, well, yeah, for 26. okay.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Jason Edwards? Ripley County Highway Garage? Not really. I was at a basketball or a soccer game yesterday and you were making phone calls to your foreman.
Man, I gotta get on the ball. That
Yeah.
weather this morning, I mean, we ain't sitting around. Gotta go.
Did it melt before you ever got a truck out?
No, we got it done. Parking lot for EMA's done. Jeff, did you guys go over and look at it?
Nah, I've not been over yet.
Oh, you finished it?
No, we're waiting on the knot.
We're waiting a
but
couple
yeah,
weeks, okay.
A couple weeks, so once it dries out.
Okay.
I got all the invoices for Bridge 9 for this year. Not the bridge or nothing, just survey, appraisals, drone footage, all that other stuff, so.
Is that Keyville Bridge?
Yeah, sorry, Cave Hill Bridge. So it's being submitted probably next week when she does bills for reappropriation out of bridge fund to pay for it this year, to get it
Okay.
started.
And then,
Will the EMS parking lot
Couple
be
weeks.
completed?
Probably 2 more weeks.
Let the ground settle.
Yeah, it's still pretty spongy
there's a chance of rain, I think, every day
every
in the
day.
next week.
Yep. But that's all I got.
And then, we'll be prepared to buy the bridge next year
Right,
and build it.
and get it going. Well, it'll be ordered this year, but it'll be paid for next year, so.
Are they sending letters out to the, landowners? They're
That's,
taking care of all
that's
that?
all in that billing for this year, so.
Great. Any other questions?
And I am to January of 1930, but I have not found anything on that
Okay, sorry.
bridge. So,
Bridge 180 on 25 East that we closed last fall. We're getting 2 feedbacks. One says it's ours, one says it's theirs. So we're trying to figure out who owns the bridge, and somebody said from 1930, it should be in the minutes. So,
In the minutes from 1930?
yes, and Amy's researching it for us to find it. Yeah,
Was that
that's
set, was that written in stone or tablet back
yeah,
then?
it's ridiculous.
Real fancy handwriting. I'm sure it's lovely.
So who,
Horrible to read.
who did you say it belonged to?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought,
I
Well,
haven't
USI
found
said-
anything yet.
oh, I thought you said.
USI said it belongs to us, because we redone it in 2005, because CSX wouldn't do it. And then CSX says it's kind of theirs and ours, they don't know either, so.
And then I guess you and Matthew Chastain are getting this radio thing figured out?
Oh, yeah, that's taken care of.
Okay.
Okay, so that's on my list, so that's all taken care of.
Oh, yeah, that was done, it was just miscommunication on that part. We
Okay,
got
good.
straightened out. We met last week about it, so.
Good deal.
Okay.
Yep, Brandon and Tim will be in charge next week, I'll be out of town.
That's scary.
And we're going to Scotland for a week, so. Yeah, fly.
Maybe we're paying the highway foreman too much money.
No, I
I
got
think I made that comment
extra
earlier
activities on
today.
the side. Whatever, that's twice I've heard that.
So did you meet with the Hutchins office, the guy from Hutchins office on the money for,
Michael Grimm?
yeah,
No, Derek from USI is going to set up a meeting for us
okay, all right,
to hopefully maybe talk about Bridge 180 if we have to pay for it.
okay, sounds good.
So as soon as I hear something, Matt, I'll get you filled in on it.
Okay,
He never did reschedule.
I just keep everybody in the loop, they may,
Sure.
okay, that's good, thank you.
That's it. You got something?
Yep, Becky wants you to stay here while she talks to
No,
us.
no, no. It's always money. There it goes.
Several years ago, we were talking about adding the highway department to our phone system when we switched phone systems. You might remember this, we couldn't do that because someone over there had signed a contract. The contract's over, so we're to the point where we can go ahead and start the process of getting the highway connected to our phone system. Part of that process is getting off, they currently have Comcast for the internet. We're going to go to Great Plains, which is what we have now. They're going to install it free of charge. We will get their internet service at 10 times the speed that they currently have. And we will be able to put in the new phone system and those fees for about roughly $10 more than he's paying now. What I need though is a signature to okay the install of the new fiber at the highway for free.
And that needs to be done, because that way Cassandra can go on our financial
Yes.
systems also, and they won't have to be running back and forth to the annex when they need a bill paid.
Yeah,
They
so
can
there's
just submit
several
it on their
benefits
own.
to it, but this is like step one of a few things that are coming up. And my understanding is Jason pays for that bill now, and he's agreed to pay the extra few dollars in order to do the new system.
It was signed 30 days before I took over in 23, so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you'll be taking care of all that as far as heading it up, you'll be the go-to person, it's not something Jason has to take care of, right?
We'll go through somebody else.
Okay, all right,
So do we have a motion to approve the contract with Great Plains?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
It's water.
Aye.
Aye.
No rush on that.
And then I will be back when we get to the phone side portion
That's fine.
for signatures on that.
No hurry.
But that'll be after the 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody's?
Sure.
It's second.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Go.
Thanks, Jason.
Yes.
All right, Ken, are you ready?
Okay, you might have a short day, so you're gonna come in and just be ready anytime.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I was mostly here to introduce a gentleman from the Department of Indiana, as far as that goes. He is one of the service officers, state service officers, and he takes care of the southeast part of Indiana, as far as that goes. I'm not sure how many counties he has now. He has about 15 or 16 counties that he covers, and so it's just one of the things. But there's a new law that came down just recently in December, that, to help you understand about what
Thanks, sir.
we need to
Thank you.
help you understand. If you have any questions, that will probably answer a lot of your questions if you have any. But he's here to kind of explain it to you briefly, as far as that goes, and it turned into a law now, as far as that goes.
Ron Higgins,
Ron Higgins.
State of Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs. And this is, like Ken said, I am District State Service Officer. I have Brown County straight south to Louisville and straight east to Cincinnati, and I have 19 counties. So it's a very busy work with Ken. Ken and I were both county veteran service officers. We've worked together for 18 years now. So that's pretty neat. We're friends from way back. So I'm required under this new Indiana Code 10-17-1-9 to brief each county commissioner's office. And my briefing is just a quick overview of the whole thing. The purpose of the policy is to establish comprehensive mandatory standards of accreditation for veteran service officers who are conducting operational business in Indiana. And it sets a very clear and required rules for accreditation, excuse me, for veteran service officers who help veterans with their claims and benefits. Service officers shall perform functions and operations and report all required information in our state of Indiana database that we all utilize the same VetraSpec software. Every county veteran service officer operates the same. So we can transfer files if we need, if a veteran is in each county and they cross over the lines. But there are just certain responsibilities that CVSOs have, and it professionalizes the CVSO's operation across the board, really, so that you get the same services in one county as you get in another, and other protocols. But, quick overview. CVSOs are required to be a hired employee of the county. They're no longer appointed for 4 years. CVSOs are required and must maintain at least 1,000 hours per year, which is roughly 20 hours per week. They must have updated posted office hours on the door and on our database, appropriate internet connection, office technology, and utilization of the claims management, which is our software. There is a PIV card, personal identification verification card that they must maintain, and it allows us access to the veterans database, so we can see everything in the federal government database for the veteran, render a better opinion about his or her claim. And they must have a private office space and utilize security standards for protection of personal identified protected information. And they're required to attend IDVA trainings once a year. This next one will be in April, it's coming up, so there's going to be 2 district trainings, once in the spring and one in the fall, and then a training in the summer, 4-day training. This one will be a full accreditation training. Will include certain required online trainings in this new bill. New CVSOs are required to reach out to us. And Ken knows all this stuff, so there are certain expectations for outreach and various other data entry that's never been done before. So I'd like to pay you a high compliment, because Ken Hilton and his team are certainly among the best service officers in Indiana, and certainly in this district. We're all really proud of him. You guys should be proud too.
Do we meet all those standards, Kim?
We're currently meet every standard, and we're working towards a couple, so we'll very easily
I guess the
meet every
biggest
standard.
thing that I have, is there anything we need, we reappointed you January 1st. Is there anything that we need to do outside of that, or we just assume that you're a hired employee now, which only difference is you're just not appointed by us, I
They've
guess?
pretty much gone through the main steps for right now, for what we need that. And as far as what he mentioned about the PIV, I'm working on getting that card taken care of, and also other qualifications within the next few weeks. So as soon as I get all of that, I'll keep you informed as far as that goes.
Yeah, so I guess, when did this come out?
It was passed fully into law January 1st.
Okay, so I guess probably would rely on you, Ken, over the next month or so, just, come back to us and let us know what we don't meet, so we can make sure we meet it. That make sense?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, right now, they're in the process of reinstalling a new computer in my side of the office, as far as that goes, because I guess mine's outdated. I've had it up there at Total Tech, and they said, well, it needs to be replaced, so I think Becky left, but anyway, she's going to be involved, I think, as far as that goes. They'll be here tomorrow, bringing my new computer and take out the old, put in the new, and we'll be ready to go.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
Let us know if you need anything from us.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep, nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. I'm available also for Ken and for you as well. So he has all my contact information. Again, Ron Higgins, thank you for all you do, support our veteran.
Yes, thank you. Let us know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.
I guess we can go ahead and sign paperwork.
Orders I know, I ain't got no list today.
You didn't bring your list?
Nope, I don't have one. Just gotta go get mine.
Is that what you want to do, sign paperwork?
Have you, meeting of February 12th, have you been able to review the minutes? Do we have
Make a motion to pass them?
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
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 Do we have a motion to pay the claims and payroll?
Make a motion?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 And then I had the redevelopment commission, they're wanting to appoint Barry Lauber and Mark Comer back on the board. They do a yearly reappointment for these positions.
I'll make that motion to keep them on there.
What is it again?
The Ripley County Redevelopment Commission,
RCRC.
and it's Barry Lauber and Mark Comer. Barry sat on it, and they're wanting reappointed. They're ones that reappoint every year.
So he's on it right now?
Yeah.
So they just
They
get,
both are.
and they get reappointed by the commissioners every year?
Yeah. And the redevelopment commission is the group that has like the industrial park.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jeff made the motion. Do you second?
I'll
Raj?
second it.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Yeah.
Safe Passage sent a thank you letter for the money that was given to them out of your guys' budget. Just so you know. And do we know anything about the Ripley County Community Foundation check yet?
What was this one?
The Ripley County Community Foundation check,
council-
the $110,000.
I think we can approve that now.
I guess they reviewed it, I don't remember.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We'll go ahead and sign it.
Okay. And that's all I have. Keep that one separate from them,
Okay.
please.
Will
Did you
do.
sign both, Mark?
Mm,
Sure. No, that was the only place you guys have signed.
This is the, which one did you need to keep separate?
That Ripley County Community Foundation, I don't want it in with them,
Okay.
that Mark has.
So, Roger, there's one of our expenditures here is for the Humane Society. I know you sit on that group or have those side meetings, maybe next year, going into next year's budget, that money can go to CARES instead, and they can disperse it as they see fit versus us sending a direct check to the Humane Society. So maybe that's something that can come up in your guys' discussions. It's $15,000, but with some of the stuff that they're asking for, and if they want to run a dog shelter, then that money can go to that cause instead of the Humane Society. Or,
So do they need to apply for it then?
I would say when it gets to be around budget time,
We need to make sure. we
that they need to
knock
make sure that they fit, their nonprofit fits the government nonprofit, or fits the parameters of the county council. Like, you know, does their nonprofit qualify?
As your group, I would discuss that with them.
See if that's something that they would want, and they can determine whether they want it to go to the humane, because I mean, we can't be, we're funding it, but if they have better direction that they want to see how the money gets spent or don't think that it's being used appropriately, they can make that decision. So it's just a thought, but that would have to happen during budget hearings.
Right.
Is the budget hearing date set yet, Amy, or? No, okay.
Okay, this is the one you wanted, the one for the 110,000, you wanted it separate.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it stays separate from the ones he's signing now.
Okay, could you give that to her, please?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got it.
Thank you. I just don't want to forget to tell Dawn to send the check.
And I guess we have an email from Tad for a potential quote on on the redoing the, with HWC
To the,
about working on a solar ordinance, battery storage ordinance, and
he has not had any other response from the attorneys. We asked for him to,
I think the one that was written in Boone County was done by Barnes and Thornburg. And I have a contact, maybe I can get a hold of one of the commissioners up there to provide us with some contact information to
Well,
try
I
to.
kind of looked through this, there's really not a quote here, is there? Just.
You can scroll all the way down. It has a couple of the other things, like, I think he got a quote for having them redo all the code, but I don't think that really necessarily needs to be done with the planning and zoning director transition.
No, but they do have a quote in there, just to work with the solar and the battery, battery packs, but it don't have the,
And if I'm not mistaken, the change in there was a law passed
Centers.
that changed the code to where it's only a year. I don't think that they can be extended for a moratorium.
right. Did you find it, Roger?
Yeah, I seen it there, yeah, I didn't show it.
Yeah,
It didn't-
$8,910, but the data center ordinance would need to be included on that.
What did you say, what was that total, what did you say?
8,910 just to do the solar, the battery, energy storage, but the data center isn't on there, so we would need to ask him to put that with it on that quote.
So what's all this other, this
This others
64,500?
is to review the ordinances.
But since there's going to be the transition of the planning and zoning director, I think that needs to wait and that can needs to be kicked down the road.
But this group is the one doing the comprehensive plan,
Yeah.
who's quoting this.
HWC, I think, HCW,
HWC.
HWC.
So they will do the solar energy without doing this other?
I don't know.
See, I mean, it looks to me like this is their total, this is what we're gonna do, and then we'll add this on to this amount.
Yeah.
I can't say that, I don't think they'll do just the add-on without doing all the other.
Well, we'll
I think we need to
have
get some
ask them.
clarification on what it would cost just for the,
Because the data center ain't on there either,
Right.
so Tad'll just have to get a hold of them.
and I'll try to get Tad a contact for Barnes and Thornburg. Because I do know, like, I think they wrote Boone counties. I'm assuming that there's been a couple applicants for Tad's position.
Yep,
Is there more than one?
2.
Two so far?
That I'm aware of anyway.
And then who will be, is Tech Review reviewing those, or Planning and Zoning Board?
Think tech review will first, depending on when they want to put the cutoff date. I don't know if they changed it or not. Let me- But they have a board meeting tomorrow night at 7. Tech reviews next week. So,
Did we get the trees paid for? Did we get that taken care of? All right, thank you, Amy.
And I submitted the grant stuff.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.
I heard, don't know how true it is, but I heard that the company that was soliciting solar here in Batesville has officially gone bankrupt.
Really?
So I haven't done a whole lot of research, looked into it, but that's rumor on the street. And one of Dearborn County's probably about ready to go bankrupt too. And Dearborn County their commissioners did put a moratorium on solar and are redoing their code too. There was an email about a letter of recommendation for the town of Summon.
Yeah.
I had them,
I seen where.
I wrote, or they got it written and I went and signed it.
Yeah, okay.
On our behalf. I know they're really hoping that somebody from council will write something,
Right.
so.
Did you see the email from, about it had to reference St. Joseph County or something? Did you guys get that email about, I just shut mine off, let me turn it back on. Wanting to commit, it was something that looked to me like it should have went to zoning. It was something to do, but I didn't think it was under our purview, that's why.
What was that under, Roger?
Yeah, mine's pulling back up here. I'll forward it to both of you guys. You need to sign that one? Something to do with roofing insurance, something to do with the standard for insurance for roofing.
Huh.
There we go. Sounds like a planning.
Well, I just didn't know if we need to forward it to them, or is that something they already know about, or?
I'll forward it. I'll forward it to Tad. Here, real quick. That's the first I seen it. I don't think I got it otherwise. I guess I'm.
Oh, yeah, I guess send it to Tad.
I just did.
Guess Kramer isn't in a situation, you have to bring their crane in. The top of the steeple's not done yet, I guess they're still. And I didn't look like it was working on it today.
Yeah, so wonder when they're bringing the crane in.
Craig did get some prices on them taking that bell out, but I don't recall what they are.
Okay.
He showed me, but
Yeah, I've never seen it. I mean, he
he
didn't.
was waiting on another painter or something, or somebody else get a bid. It wasn't too cheap, I know that.
To get the bell out? Yeah, like,
And they got a price with the scaffolding there and without. I thought it was, oh my, I wish I could remember what it was. $5,000 or better just to get it out.
and that was with the people that's doing the work,
Kramer.
Kramer, yeah.
It is a lot more with, when if the scaffolding gone, if we don't make our mind up.
Well, I can
Can't,
imagine.
I should have guessed, I should have took that paper from it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Craig's here at our next meeting, I'm sure he'll have an update then.
Yeah. I should have kept, but I seen him last week, I should have kept it with me and brought it here.
I don't know, have they done anything from like, is there metal on any of those?
But I think he priced a bell like that. It was more than what it takes to get it down. He says it's identical. I forget what it was,
It's ridiculous.
20 grand or something?
New bell or a used bell or refurbished?
That's a used bell, just looks just like that one up there,
They just refurbish them, burn them or
I
whatever?
guess.
So did you get the issue with the missing plaque resolved?
No, so there was, I got a phone call, I guess, when we did the courthouse remodel, a, Revolutionary War plaque was taken down. It went to Veterans Affairs Office and ended up over in, the Historical Society, and the group that bought the sign wants it back up at the courthouse.
So can you call Ken? Can you ask if you got his number? Because I want to confirm that that's what happened to it, because I think he didn't know why it showed up to him. I was going to ask him a while ago, and I forgot. I didn't know if he can spread, or if we can get him.
Hey, Ken, can you come back over, please? Thank you. No, just you. Thank you. Did Mark think I was incapable of dialing?
I think so. I just want to see if he comes back, that door's going to be locked. Thank you.
Thank you.
So he said that it sat in his office, I guess, do you know where it went?
I can remember how I got rid of it. Because it was kind of like in the way, because it had laying on the floor, and I thought, let's need to do something with it. I believe that they must have brought it from the courthouse. Somebody brought it over here because they didn't know what to do with it.
So it was in the courthouse, and when it was taken down, we was told, said we should offer it to you to see if it was something you wanted to put up over here.
Oh.
So maybe that got lost in translation, and somebody just said over on the floor, I don't know. But now, we need to know what happened to it, because the people that donated it want it back up. So that's I was under the impression that after it left you, somebody took it was gonna do something else with it. Do you remember who took it exactly?
No, because I'm going to have to tax my brain and try to remember.
I mean, I'm not throwing anybody.
Rumor has it it's at the Historical Society.
Yeah, and I thought Owen Minshofer took it and was gonna put it on a plaque somewhere or do something with
Has
it.
anybody checked with the Historical Society?
Is it
No.
over there during the day?
I don't think so.
And I believe I even mentioned it. I said, well, that's probably where it needs to go,
Okay.
to be properly displayed, because if you put it in the courthouse or a place like this, how many people are going to see it? So I would think that people wanting more historical information about Ripley County, they would go there
Yeah.
Okay.
to the Historical Society.
We were just kind of trying to track it down, see where it went, if anybody had any knowledge of it for sure. But,
Okay, if I think about who that was I handed it to,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Would, what is it, the DAR, Daughters of the American
Yes.
Revolution, are they the ones?
They're the ones that called me
Okay.
wondering where it's at. And I thought it was the one that was hanging up in here.
No.
And I'm like,
There was-
to our knowledge, no, we never approved anything like that to happen.
There was a bronze one over there, I think.
yeah, there was, yeah. And then that was, the original thought was to see if you wanted it, it was not meant to just be gotten rid of, it was to see if you wanted to hang it over here.
Right.
And then if you didn't, we would have put it back up over there. But, yeah, it was not meant to be handed out to anybody other than staying here in the county's possession.
I know there used to be a bronze one on this end, when you walked in the door right behind the
This is what we're talking about,
metal
yeah.
detector.
Yeah.
You can't see it there now with all that.
But, it had several names on it and so forth, but I don't know, is it still there, that one?
That's the one.
That's the one we're looking for. That's the one that can't, that's the one that we're trying to find.
Well, this is one I remember, it was about this big, but it was just solid bronze. Where this one, I believe it kind of framed, if I'm not mistaken.
The one that ended up in your office? Huh.
Okay. Well,
Because I think it had a Ward's name on it, because I mentioned it to John Ward at one time. And he said that was like one of his distant relations.
Okay, all right,
Great.
we'll continue to ask around, okay.
appreciate it, Ken. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ken.
Sorry to
Thank you.
bother you.
I don't think I got anything else.
Roger,
Nope, I don't have anything.
we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
58.